Hi everyone, this is Dr. D at Thrive Head and Spinal Care. Hey, we're into October now, and October is the start of the cold and flu season, and you've probably been hearing a lot about that in the newspaper, in the media, and social media, and so forth, and discussion about going in and getting your flu shot and so forth. But did you know that there are other key players in reducing your risk of getting the cold and flu? I mean, think about it. Have you ever wondered why? You could have a group of people, maybe in your office where you work, or in the classroom where your kids go to school. Have you ever wondered why some people in that office, or some people at that school, some of the kids at that school, some of them get sick and some of them don't? I mean, clearly they were all exposed to the cold or flu virus that was coming through town, and yet again, some of them catch it and some of them don't. Have you ever wondered why that is? Well, there's an often overlooked key component that, when it's working optimally, it increases our chances that we may be exposed to that invading bacteria or virus, but we may not get it. We don't even know that it was inside of our body, because our body works so effectively at killing off the invading infection, and we never even knew it. We never got sick. And yet our coworker or your kids, the kid that's sitting right next to your child, they end up getting the flu and your child doesn't. What influences that strongly? I'd like to share some of that with you. I came across a couple of recent studies that give us some insight into this. This particular study here is called the Neurology of the Immune System, and it says that the neural reflexes regulate immunity. It's saying that your nervous system regulates your immune system. It goes on to say that the immune system and the development of immunity is modulated, i.e. controlled, coordinated by the nervous system. Here's another particular study. It says that the Autonomic Innervation and Regulation of the Immune System is the title of the study. And in this particular study, they state the primary pathway of the neural regulation of the immune system function is provided by the autonomic nervous system, and more specifically the sympathetic part of the automatic nervous system. See, we really have two parts to our nervous system. We have the part that is running 24/7 automatically. The parts that run things like we don't have to think to digest our food, we don't have to think to breathe, we don't have to think about healing a cut. It automatically happens. If we have a broken bone, we don't have to think about the bone mending. It happens automatically. That's the part of our nervous system that's running 24/7 and working automatically. And what they're saying in these studies is that's the part of the nervous system that controls and coordinates and regulates our immune system. Isn't that interesting? This particular study here says the autonomic nervous system as a communication channel between the brain and our immune system. In this particular study, they stated, much evidence from various fields has revealed multiple channels of communication between the brain and the immune system. And then they go on to say that the brain modulates the immune system. Now think about that for a second. These studies are saying that your immune system, yes, it's your immune system that attacks the invading virus or bacteria, but your immune system is directed and coordinated by your nervous system. So we have this communication coming out of the body, going up through our nervous system to our brain, telling our brain that we have an invader inside of the body, whether that's a bacteria or a virus. And alarms go off in our brain that we've got an invader. And then the brain is like the conductor for the symphony, right? So the brain then sends a message back down through our nervous system to tell our immune system to go into action to kill off the invader. And when this communication happens appropriately and in a very timely fashion, we could be exposed to that cold or flu virus, and yet we don't get sick. And yet our coworker who's sitting at the desk right next to us, they catch the flu or they catch the cold, but we didn't. See, it's just not bad genes or bad luck that you got the cold or the flu. We have an important player here that it's important that we understand how the system works, because we can do things to ensure that it's working optimally and effectively. Okay? So when we have this communication, it all passes right up through where your head connects to the top of your spine, the top of your neck. And if we have a blockage up here at this upper cervical, upper neck area, because that's where in the nervous system, that's where the brainstem sits. That's where all the important switches are that kind of direct everything. That's where the conductor lives, if you will. When it gets the direction from the brain, the conductor kind of conducts all the messages out to your immune system in the brainstem area. If we have a blockage here and we can't get the communication up to the brain in a timely, appropriate fashion, that we have an invader in the body, and likewise that the brain can't send messages back down to activate your immune system, you have an increased risk that if you're exposed that you're going to catch the flu or catch the cold. You see how that works? So what I want you to, the takeaway message is, there are things that we can do to strengthen our immune system. Things like getting good quality sleep, right? Proper exercise, good nutrition, controlling stress. But that isn't going to be as effective if our communication system has a blockage in it, where it can't properly communicate and give out the directions for the immune system to act. So I would like to always also encourage you to entertain the idea of, when you do these things to stay healthy and to strengthen your immune system, what you should also add to that list is you should have your nervous system checked. And you should make sure that you have no blockage up here where that conductor lives with all the switches in your brainstem, so that you have the best opportunity for that conductor to be conducting the immune system in a very effective, timely fashion, so that even if you're exposed to an invading bacteria or virus, that you have the ability to fight it off, and you didn't even know it happened because it happened automatically within your nervous system. I hope you find this information helpful. I would encourage you to consider getting your nervous system checked, in addition to making sure you get proper sleep, proper exercise, good nutrition, and good quality stress management. And you will stack the deck in your favor to reduce your risk of getting the cold and flu, catching the cold and flu at this time of the year. So I hope you found that helpful. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.